Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this track review. It's time to talk about that new 3 Days Grace song. This one is entitled So-Called Life, and it is the lead-off single to their forthcoming 7 studio album Explosions, due out May 6th on RCA, the long-awaited follow-up to 2018's Outsider, which I personally loved. I think it's in their top 3 best albums they've ever done. Of course, this will be their third studio album with new lead singer Matt Walsh. I say new because he's been with them for almost a decade. And the comparisons to former lead singer Adam Gontier have not faded one iota, and I think it needs to stop. So, with this new single, there's an interesting dichotomy I want to get out of the way, because as much as I loved Outsider, this song has a lot going for it. So there is an element of like cohesion that while I don't think it didn't exist on the band's last 2 albums, Outsider and Human, I think it's been more fully realized and more fully fleshed out in terms of Matt continuing to find his niche within the band and work within the flow of the band. And of course, given the times we're living in, the song's lyrics, the band has a chip on their shoulder this time, and it's one of the heaviest they've done in a long time. And it really is nice to see them with that chip on their shoulder, and kind of aggressive. And it's interesting territory because it's a corner of their sound that we don't get to explore nearly as much, at least not as much as I personally would like. And complementing that with like some slight use of like electronics, a la Transit of Venus or Human. I mean, it proves that while they're not afraid to be creative and think outside the box a little bit, they do have a core sound palette that they know very well to work within. Yeah, it's just the band firing on all cylinders. The chorus is extremely catchy. Give me something to kick the night off, something to take the edge off. I'm mixing up the lyrics, but it definitely, in the same vein as a single like I think The Mountain from 2018, I think it shows them like with their knack for like I don't want to say glossier, but like, it's a song that it's a little bit rough around the edges, but it will not have any trouble reaching the widest audience possible, which I think their best songs do through both eras of the band. So, like I said, a little rough around the edges, but the chorus is definitely catchy, got those hooks, and I don't want to say glossy because that would be underselling how aggressive and hard the song really is, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? It's 3 Days Grace doing what 3 Days Grace does best, and it marries all of their signature elements of their sound into one single body of work, into one sample size, and the song is better for that. So let me know what you think about So-Called Life. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, and if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get notified next time I drop a video. We'll see you again soon.